found a telescope.
I wonder if it is at all possible to communicate with the town. I will use that telescope with a mirror from the attic. I want to see if it is possible to communicate with the town. Using the telescope and mirror, I could send light signals to the town. Try sending light messages using the mirror. Bingo! Now I should return to the hotel and talk to Otto. Otto, can I have a word with you?
Of course. Did you find anything interesting?
I think so, yes.
What is it?
I just need to check one more thing, and then I will be ready to name the murderer. I just need to examine Claudia's and Dr. Hartman's rooms. postcard. Munich. That is what I thought. And I need to check Dr. Hartmann's room one more time. Great! I found a letter. A letter? To customs authorities. While I was... discovered a secret operation. Cigarettes and alcohol. Everything is clear now. Time to catch a killer.
Anna, did you find anything?
I think I did. Yes. Have the police arrived yet?
What?
No, not yet. But they will be here very soon.
I need to pack my bags.
Claudia, please sit down. We have some time before the police arrive and can examine the results of my investigation.
What investigation?
I became suspicious after the death of Professor Kinski. And then, when Ulla died, I was certain they were both killed. Problem was, everyone sitting here had a motive to kill either one or the other.
What do you mean, Anna? What kind of a motive could I have?
Very well, Giovanni. I shall start with you. You are an opera singer in La Scala, although not a very successful one.
Anna, that is none of your business.
Nevertheless, you were hoping for a promotion, and you were this close to releasing a record. But suddenly everything collapsed. Thanks to Mr. Pete.
What?
You see, Mr. Peterson has always taken an interest in opera, and being a wealthy industrialist, was able to provide money to theaters across Europe, including La Scala. He disliked Giovanni's last performance, and demanded La Scala cancel his record and promote another singer instead. Isn't...
It is true. It is true. But it does not mean I killed him.
I cannot believe this.
What a shame, Giovanni.
Mr. Peterson ruined your professional career, and you were angry. It's getting cold in here. The fire needs more. That's better.
Do you know who the killer is, Anna?
I think I do. By the way, were you surprised I found a Hindu coin in Professor Kinski's room?
What do you mean?
Did you know Professor Kinski?
Well, I Sort of.
Ladies and gentlemen, what Professor Clark is trying to say is that he and Professor Adam Kinski were students at the same university, and formerly very good friends. But a girl you were going to marry ran away with Professor Kinski.
How did you discover this, Anna?
By searching Professor Kinski's luggage. Isn't it true you had threatened him before this?
Well, yes. But I swear I didn't kill him. In fact, when he saw me, he decided to leave, but then he died.
How convenient.
I told you it wasn't me. Murderer!
I didn't do it, honestly. I was as surprised as you.
But you were glad he was dead.
Anna, please.
Otto, I almost forgot about you.
What? Did I also kill Professor Kinski?
No. However, you do have a nice little smuggling operation going on here.
What?
At first, I was confused by all the cigarettes in the cellar, but then I realized. Do you remember the day Dr. Hartman was killed? When he gave a note to me and Walter?
Oh my God!
Otto!
I thought Dr. Hartman had something to tell us about the killings, but he had discovered your smuggling operation and wanted to talk to us about it.
How do you know that, Anna?
I found a letter. Here it is. What do you think, Father?
Well, I don't think what is written here is true.
Why? Because he thinks you were also involved in the smuggling?
What? Are you mad?
I remember how worried you were when Dr. Hartman was killed, and asked if we had uncovered anything suspicious. Now I understand your real fear was that we would find out about you.
Father, is this true?
He was helping Otto to communicate with customers. He travels a lot around this area, and knows local people. Very convenient. And then Dr. Hartman found out, and he died.
Anna, it is not what you think.
I'm speechless, gentlemen. To kill a man because he uncovered your smuggling operation was cruel punishment.
We didn't kill him. In fact, we didn't even know he discovered... Oh, never mind.
What a shame.
Sadly, it is, yes.
Well, Anna, it is a relief to know all the criminals have been found. But now please excuse me. I need to pack my bag and leave this place as soon as the road is cleared.
Well played, Claudia. To be honest, I admire your skill.
What are you talking about?
Have you seen this postcard?
Nice postcard. What is so special about it?
Do you recognize the city?
It is Munich. Everyone can see that.
I wonder why you have a postcard of Munich.
Anna, I do not have time for these silly questions. I must leave.
Anna, what are you doing? Let her go.
Gentlemen, please, let me tell you Claudia's story. I promise you will not be disappointed.
This is ridiculous.
Claudia Kopp was born in Munich.
Claudia, you told me you were French. And why did she call you Claudia Kopp when your last name is Perret?
Kopp is her maiden name. She got married in France and became Claudia Perret. After she divorced her husband, she returned to Germany and joined a covert operations group, seeking to bring the Nazi party to power.
What?
Go on.
She was introduced to Mr. Peterson and started working as his nurse. And so she gained access to his wealth and connections.
Did she kill?
In the covert operations group, she was part of the unit dealing with Oriental religions, occultism, and their connections to Nazi symbolism and power. Her first task was to get in touch with a British professor who had just discovered a breakthrough in the search for immortality.
What utter nonsense!
This actually makes sense. I told you I was contacted a few times.
Claudia knew the professor would be at this hotel, so she persuaded Mr. Peterson to come here for a short holiday.
Mr. Peterson was sick, and doctors told us to go to the Alps. That is the only reason we came here.
The only problem was that Claudia did not know what the professor looked like, and both Professor Clark and Professor Kinski were here. Time was of the essence, so Claudia had to act quickly. She tore out the photos from the guest photo album and stole the hotel keys so she would have access to all the rooms.
So that explains the missing keys and the missing photographs.
On the day I arrived, Claudia decided to check Professor Kinski's room. But alas, the professor returned to his room at a very unfortunate moment when Claudia was going through his luggage.
That is the funniest thing I have ever heard. And then what? He saw me and had a heart attack?
No. Professor Kinski threatened to report you to the police and tell all the guests you were a thief. So you had no other choice. And the next morning you remembered he complained about his heart.
Mein Gott, I do not believe this.
Claudia, is this true?
This is a joke, Father. Can you not see? She has accused us all. The only innocent person here is Anna.
Anna, go on, please.
It's the telephone.
I will answer it, Otto.
Good afternoon. May I speak to Miss Claudia Perry?
Who is calling?
A good friend. Is she there?
Yes, but she's busy.
Is she all right?
Yes, she's perfectly fine. Do you have a message?
Yes. Please tell her that the plans have changed.
What plans?
She knows.
What is your name?
Helmut. Tell her Helmut.
I will.